We are moving on to the last problem of this section, that is double column cash book. That is again practical problem we are going to do. It is practical problem number 11. Enter the following transactions in 2-column cash book. That is the question. Find cash and bank balances means you have to get the balancing figure. As usual, you have to prepare the double column, then get the balancing figures. That is the question. So, we will start, and you have cash balance and bank balance. So, opening balances both are debit balance, there is no overdraft. So, both can be written as to balance brought down. So, draw the format. You write double column cash book. Give the column headings. So, we will start with the opening balance on the debit side. You write to balance brought down. All these are familiar to you now. 2024 500, and the date is April 1st 2020. Yes. The next one is cash sales. So, the journal entry will be cash to sales cash account, debtor to sales account. So, do the posting as to sales account. In cash column, you must do the amount, write the amount 60,000, the transaction on April 2nd. Then deposited in bank, it is a contra entry, bank account debtor to cash account. So, here you write to cash account. In bank column, you must write the amount 50,000. All these we have discussed before, so I am not explaining it again. The date is April 5th. The next one, issued check to Sohan. It is a check or bank moving out. So, Sohan's account debtor to bank. Okay, so before that, this one is a contra entry, no? Just remember that this is a contra entry that deposited in bank. So, the same must have posting on the credit side. Just do the posting on the credit side also. April 5th. We will write the reverse here. By bank, you can write C in LF and the amount in cash column. Yes, that is the posting. Then the next one is issued check to Sohan. So, we will write by Sohan's account and the amount in bank, because it is by check you are paying. 10,000 you have to write on April 7th. The next one is received check from National Insurance Company against claim lodged last year. You had claimed some amount against this insurance company, and we are getting the amount today. Today means on April 12th. So, the entry will be, it is a check you are receiving. So, the bank account debtor, before that are we depositing it into bank on the same day, that you have to make sure the amount, the check that you received. Just look into the other transactions. I mean, from April 14th onwards, just go through the transactions, whether it is mentioned like it was deposited later into the bank. Nothing is mentioned. So, the receipt check means immediately you have deposited into bank also. So, bank account debtor to National Insurance Company, that is the name, no? Yes, bank account debtor to National Insurance Company you can write. So, the posting will be on the debit side. It is to National Insurance Company's account. National Insurance Company's account. In the bank column you must write it's 19,800. Why we debited bank instead of check in hand? Because there is no entry after April 12th, like you deposited that check later. So we assume that on April 12th itself we deposited the check. Then the next one is April 14th, sold goods to Neeraj of 25,000, received cash 10, balance by check, but they haven't mentioned how much you received by check. Simply balance is mentioned. So normally what will you do? 25 minus 10, 15 you will take as the bank figure or the check figure, but here there is one more item, allowed him discount. We know that discount will not appear in cash book, but you have to write the compound entry and see the figure of the check. It is not 15,000 here. We will write the entry. Okay, you are selling goods to Neeraj. What is the basic entry? You will get cash. So you will write cash account debted to. This is just for you to understand. Other than that, you don't have to write any entry. Cash account debted to sales. How much you received in cash? 10,000 you received in cash. Okay. Then there is something like check also. You have received balance by check, for that you will debit bank, but we don't know what is the amount of bank. Before you write bank account, make sure you have deposited the check on the same day. So just read the transaction once again. You have received the check, go through the other transactions. Did we deposit that check of Neeraj on a later date? Yes. On April 20th, did you see paid into bank check of Neeraj? That means on April 14th, you are not writing it as bank. You can't write because you are not depositing. It must be written as check in hand account. Why? Because this check was deposited only on April 20th. So always you have to see, whenever you have a transaction like received check, go through the other transactions. You have to see whether check was deposited on the same day or on later day. If nothing is mentioned, assume that it was deposited on the same day. So check in hand debtor. Then there is allowed him discount. We are allowing him discount. We are selling. So we are allowing him discount. So discount allowed is like an expense for our firm, which will be debited being an expense. This is the compound entry. Discount allowed amount is 500 given there. Check amount is not directly given. What is the value of goods which you are selling altogether? You are selling for 25,000. So now you can find the balance. 25 here on credit side, 10,500 here on debit side. Balance you can write for check in hand. Understood? So find the bank balance like this. I mean not the bank balance, the check in hand figure you have to get like this. If 500 was not there, you can just write 25 minus 10, 15,000. But since you have a discount also, this is how you have to write and see. Clear? So this entry you have to learn very carefully. It is a compound entry and you have to open check in hand instead of bank. So many items are there. So make sure you learn this entry very properly and clearly. Now we will do the posting. Check in hand need not be posted here. Cash we have to post. So debit side we will write 2 sales, and in cash column you have to write this 10,000. So we will write 2 sales account. In cash column you write the amount 10,000. The transaction on April 14th. Just look into that transaction once again. Do we have any other posting? Only that cash is there, that we posted. No bank account, so nothing to be posted. Next one is purchased furniture by check. That you all know the answer. It's furniture account debted to bank account. It's on April 16th. So here you write by purchases account, and in bank column you write the amount. The amount is 10,000. The next one, sold all furniture for cash. So cash account debted to, you can't write purchases, it's the furniture you are selling. So you write all furniture or simply furniture account. The amount is April 18th, and you have to debit the cash cash column, because we are selling for cash of 10,000. The next one is Paid into bank check of Neeraj along with cash. You remember the check you received on April 14th? Now on April 20th we are depositing into bank. So what is the entry? It will be bank account debtor to check in hand account. Don't write Neeraj. We discussed these transactions before. Similar transactions we have discussed before. So you write check in hand account and it is a bank getting debited. The amount of Neeraj's check, just see the amount that we wrote here, 14,500 we have written before. The same thing we have to write in the bank column now. This is on April 20th. Then along with that, not only the check you are depositing into bank, along with that you have deposited a cash of 2,500. When you deposit cash of 2,500 into bank, what is the entry? Bank account debtor to cash, and that is a contra entry. Posting must be done on both sides. So again on April 20th you have one more transaction like bank account, you are depositing, no? Yes. So bank account debtor to cash account. It's a contra entry. So credit side also do the posting. April 20th by, you can just write the opposite of this. Here you have written by, sorry, to cash. So now we have to write by bank. By bank account, amount in cash column. What is the amount? 2,500. The next one, paid to Suman by check. Suman's account debtor to bank account. Again on the credit side posting must be done. So by Suman's account, since it is check, you have to credit bank to 500 again. This is on April 22nd. The next one, Suman's check returned on technical ground and paid cash for equal amount. Okay. Now here Suman is not your debtor. Be very careful. We are paying Suman. So Suman was your creditor. We paid him. Now what happened? On April 26th, Suman's check was returned. Meaning is firm was not having sufficient balance in firm's account. So Suman has returned his account to the firm. And now we paid cash for equal amount instead of check. Earlier we paid by check. That check was returned. So Suman is not your debtor, he is your creditor to whom we have to pay. Make sure that you understand the meaning of debtor and creditor very clearly. Okay, so now instead of giving him check, we paid him cash. So what will be the entry when we pay him cash? Suman's account debtor to cash account. What is the amount? The equal amount they are saying, so it is again 2,500. So you must write by Suman's account, but the amount must be written now in cash column. This is on April 26th. Then bank charged bouncing charges. Bank charged bouncing charges means bouncing back means return back or dishonoring, isn't it? When the customer has, there is no sufficient balance in customer's account, customer's check will be dishonored by the bank. So in that situation, bank will be taking some commission. When they return customer's check back to the firm, bank will be taking some commission for that. Understood? Because bank is rendering you some service. When you deposit the check into bank, bank is giving you some cash. So bank is rendering some service for the firm. So when the check is getting dishonored, when the check bounces back, bank will take some commission for that. So the journal entry here is bank charged bouncing charges means bank charged commission for their service. So what's the entry? What is moving out from the firm? The bank balance. Bank is charging commission from your bank account itself. Not, you will not go to bank and pay the amount in cash. Normally they will deduct it from, or they will take it from your bank account. So bank account is moving out. So to bank must be written. What will be debited? The commission is what you have to debit. This is being taken in the form of commission. So the actual transaction, a simple transaction is paid commission by check. Paid commission by check. What is the entry? Commission account debtor to bank. Same thing happening here. Bank is taking a commission. So, commission account debtor we will write. How the bank is taking? From your bank account. The bank account is moving out. So, the entry is commission account debtor to bank account, and your posting must be done on the credit side as by commission. The transaction on April 26th again. 300 must be written in the bank column because bank is taking from the bank account. Then bank paid insurance premium as per standing instructions. Bank paid insurance premium means for the firm, bank is making the payment. Standing instructions means as per the instructions given by the firm. We have to pay actually the insurance premium, the firm has to pay, but we are asking the bank to make the payment on behalf of the firm. For our firm, bank will make the payment. So, again it is your bank or your bank account moving out, your amount is moving out. So, to bank must be written, and what is paid, the insurance premium they are paying. So, just like we wrote commission debtor to bank, now we have to write insurance premium debtor to bank account. That will affect your bank account because bank is making the payment. So, you have to write it as by insurance premium. It is insurance premium account debtor to bank account. Amount is 500. This is on April 29th. Instead of insurance premium, if it was specified like life insurance premium means, is it for the firm you are paying life insurance premium? No, that would be for the owner. So, if the transaction was paid life insurance premium, meaning is owner has paid his life insurance premium using the firm's cash, that is called drawings. So, if it was life insurance premium, you must write drawings account debtor to bank. Understood? But now it is simply mentioned insurance premium means it is for the firm they have paid. April 30th, Nigam paid into bank directly, intimation received on the same day. That means you have deposited a check which was received from Nigam, or Nigam was your customer. He has paid amount directly into your bank. So, what is coming into the business? The bank account is increasing, bank account is coming into the business, bank account should be debited. So, bank account debtor to who is making the payment? Nigam. So, bank account debtor to Nigam's account will be the journal entry. So, posting must be to Nigam's account and you must debit the bank account. Amount is 5,000. So, now the posting is over. You have to find the balancing figure, write totals, everything as usual you have to do. Separately you should do for cash and bank columns. See which side is having shortage, accordingly you write the balance, carry down. So, with this double column cash book is over. We have one more type of cash book that we will discuss in the next video.